Whatever you're looking for, there are things we all share. Love, and also guns.
You like it?
Wherever life takes you, guns. We're here to stay.
Every now and then, Saturday Night Live is funny and poignant, nothing nearly as often as they were in their heyday, but actress Amy Schumer nailed it with her take on gun control over the weekend that has the various forms of social media hating or praising. We begin there around the dial, welcoming back the host who never sleeps. Weekday mornings, 5 to 10 Mountain Time on 630 KHOW in Denver. Then weeknights, 6 to 8 Eastern Time, News Radio 840 in Louisville, Kentucky. Talk about different crowds and what you got to play to. Mandy Connell joins us. Mandy, good to see you again. And by the way, we know that you are absolutely wealthy at this point, having 2 shows all your own. So please.
Oh, yeah, because I'm so rich that I need 2 jobs. I'm not doing it right. You know, it's funny that you should say they are.
Welcome to radio. For anybody who wants to get in radio, here you go. Here's the reality of it. Hey, the Amy Schumer bit on Saturday Night Live, I got to tell you, they have not been very funny. But I find her very funny. I enjoy her humor. She's totally politically incorrect. And I love to read how people are screaming about this. The gun lovers are screaming. The gun haters are screaming. This is the fun stuff. I'm curious what your audiences are saying, if anything yet at all, in Denver.
You know, we haven't really talked about it. It's very funny. You mentioned that my 2 audiences, one in Louisville, Kentucky, one in Denver, very different. But for the most part, we agree on one thing, and that is the Second Amendment. I mean, everybody's kind of like, well, it's kind of the law of the land. Let's make it, you know, it's important. But the part about Amy Schumer, first of all, Amy, if you're watching, I want to be your friend. I'm just saying, I think you're hilarious, and I just want to hang out with you just for a little while, maybe ride jet skis, whatever, it's fine. I thought it was very, very well done, but what surprised me is that, no, I take that back, didn't surprise me at all. What a lack of a sense of humor we have in this country.
Thank you.
You know, to me, it's like everybody's going to be all upset about it. Did they notice the show it came from is supposed to be funny, supposed to be cutting edge, supposed to be entertaining? So all these people are running around angry and infuriated. I don't get it. It's consider the source. It's not a PSA. It's not, you know, pound the more you know.
Oh, let's keep saying that out loud. Let's scream that. I'll be on your show. I'll be with you. We'll say it out loud. And they don't get the comedy right as well as they used to, because quite frankly, SNL is pretty darn boring a lot of times. Thankfully, they have an Amy Schumer who comes on to save it, and not a Bieber or Gaga or whatever else. Okay, something else here. A couple of minutes we got left here on the gun issue. Now, this is interesting. In Gresham, Oregon, an 8th grade student was sent home this week by the local principal. They have a no guns on clothing policy that everybody knows about. The kid wanted to say something nice. He wanted to honor his brother. I think that's great. But then the parents said, go ahead and wear this. We're showing the T-shirt right now with the weapon. We've seen this before. This sort of item has been used before many times. But I just don't know. And you know, I'm a gun owner. I'm right there with everybody else on this. But even I think maybe you should just hold back a little bit. Maybe you could honor your brother in a different way. What do you think?
I think that I am so sick of these stories about kids going to school in violation of a policy and then getting upset when they find out they violated the policy. And don't get me wrong, I think this kid should honor his brother. I think it's a wonderful thing what he wants to do. But the school has a policy for a reason. And if you disagree with the policy or think there should be exceptions, it bothers me that the first thing people do is run to the news media instead of the school board. If you don't like the policy, go and advocate to have it changed. But whenever I see these stories, you know, they run straight from the schoolhouse to the television station. And I'm thinking to myself, do you not understand how the process works? If you think, and by the way, I think these draconian kind of one-size-fits-all, anti-everything measures that schools have put in place are preposterous.
Agreed.
But if my child runs up against them, I'm going to go to the school board, not the media. I think that's the wrong way to go.
I think that's really the good place to start here. Go to them. If you're going to make a change, do something there. And I really think that you could honor your brother in a different sense, and everybody can be happy. And let's just stop right there, because I'm going to talk about this in my commentary tomorrow night, which means I am already going to go ahead. I'm putting the flak jacket on, because every time I do something like this, I will get hammered, but I will take on all comers, as Mandy Connell will do every single day. Weekday mornings, 6:30 KHOW in Denver. Weeknights, 840 WHAS in Louisville. Mandy, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. Stay with us. The fastest 60 minutes of news continues.